Hello everybody and welcome back. I just want to bring you up to date what I've been working on lately. Hope all is well with you all. These are pillows and you'll be surprised what they're made out of. But anyways, these are pillows and this is a chair that I'm making. I'm not quite sure where exactly, if I'm going to use these in the doll house, like kitchen or dining room. This is my first chair and first pillow, as you can see. And it's a little rough around the edges. But what I love about this pillow is that it's easy. I don't have to worry about stuffing cotton balls. Let me see if you can see it a little bit clearer. Okay. Don't have to worry about, like I said, stuffing cotton balls anymore. Nope, that's out of the question. And I get more of a uniform. This is my second pillow. You see how that looks. I'm gonna still use it because, again, recycle. But this is the other pillows. And let me show you the material that I used to make these simple pillows that I'm going to use for couches, chairs, etc., wherever I want to do it. So let me show you. These are, I think you can see these. These are makeup pads for applying foundation, powder, etc. The square makeup. And see the flexibility. This is what I'm using to make pillows. I'm gonna put that one down. I haven't started yet on the round one, but I did in fact buy some round ones too, in case I want to make some type of round benches with round pillow tops, or some cute little chair that has a round pillow to go inside of it, like a sitting chair, something, you know, that you would see on some porches, etc. That's why I bought that. So I am going to go ahead. Oh, this right here, this, just so I can show you. I made this chair. It was actually taller, but my dollhouse people were not that tall, so I had to cut it down. I'm holding on to this because, as you know, I like to recycle. I could use this for something. I might make a pot to go, like a square pot to go inside of this, and I could use this as just like a flower pot holder somewhere in the home as decor. So that is why you see that. So give me a moment. I'm going to go ahead and get some more material and just kind of show you a quick idea of how I make the pillow. Well, I actually put the pillow together because the pillow is already made. Yay! So give me a moment. Okay, I'm going to start with this bright yellow material. And what I tend to do is try, let me move this out the way so I can have more freedom to move these over. And hopefully they don't fall off the table. But yeah, okay. So what I tend to do is try to have an inch. And as you can see the line on my finger, that's about an inch. That would be 2 inches. So I try to have an inch in on both sides. Okay. And again, I told you I'm not a measuring chick. I don't know how really, I mean, I can learn, but it's like pastries. I want it now. So I am going to do the best to get there sooner than later. I love sweets and some good pastries. And I don't want to bake. I just want to eat. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead because I measured out about an inch. And I'm going to take this pencil. You can use any pencil. These pencils are just really good for drawing. So I like the darker, what is this? I don't know. It just says black. And I just like the darker because it's easier to show up faster. So, all right, then I'm gonna do, let me see, I'm about 1 inch in here and 1 inch in there. So I'm gonna put a line. And I generally, what I do too is I take the stick to the very end of the material and the very end of the stick. That way it allows me to know that my line is at its straightest because I'm lining up the very end. Let me pull this up so you can see. The very end of the stick with the very end of the material. And I'm going to just do that again. All right, so that's done. Now, I'm gonna take the pillow off and we're going to just cut with some scissors. And I'm gonna cut. It's not, doesn't have to be straight, because again, all this cutting here, these edges, it's gonna be on the bottom side of the pillow. You're not gonna see this anyways because this is gonna be glued to the wood. Okay, so now got that done. So what I do, I try to also trim off any strings. Oh, sorry about that, shaking the table. And again, this is one of my favorites, but I made the mistake of leaving the top open, so forgive me if you see me pouring it out and it's a little thick. A little thicker than usual, but I don't want to waste it. I'm going to make it work and do what it will do for the time that I need it to do. So what I do, I'm not a seamstress or sewer, although I'm working on that part too of my life. I am going to come across, and you see it coming out, and I go around and just make a square and kind of connect the dots of the edges. Then I'm going to put the top back on it, and I'm going to make sure again as much as possible to see that I have it centered, and I'm then going to fold it. Now you don't have to necessarily start from the long or the short side. It's just, and I'm wipe this on here, and it's the only thing that matters is you get the size completely down as much as possible. Then you're going to hold the crease here because you want it to be a tight fold. And actually, let's see, this is what I did yesterday. I just had to remind myself, I cut some of this off because it's too bulky. So I cut the edges here, and then I cut again here. It's just too bulky. So what I'm going to do is pull that, get that out the way, and then I'm going to come here, and I don't go extremely close to the cushion. As you can see, it comes out a little bit here. I don't go too in to the pillow. Just a little. I want to notch it just to thin that out for folding so it's not so bulky. And then again, hold it down, bring it over, okay, and then I'm going to go turn it around to the other side, and I'm going to fold it, I'll hold it down and bring it over like that, and then that's done pretty much. But the kicker is, as you can see, the ends are kind of up, and that's not a bad thing. That's what you want. But then you want to go in with the ends up. You want to go in and lift that up and bring the scissors back, and then just slightly lift it cut it, giving it more of a neat edge, and I'm going to glue that down. I think you can see that, more of a neat edge. And I'm going to come back here to this side and just bring it up a little bit. And I'm going to angle the scissors like a triangle angle, sorta. And just snip there. I might have cut a little bit too much, and I'm not going to worry about that. And I'm going to neaten this up a little bit more because I'm not liking that sticking out. And come back here, bring that, raise that edge up a little bit, and go ahead and cut that. And just smooth as we go, a little here, a little there. And I got one more. You see this one? Okay, so I'm gonna go turn it around, get it as close to me as possible, so that way I am cutting the edge and not messing up anywhere too much else on the fabric, just really getting that nipped out the way. And so now you can see the edges are a little bit more neater. This would be the front. And that one I gotta tidy up a little bit more because it's just a little bit more work to that one. So what I'm gonna do is take the glue, and pretty much, like, it depends on where you're gonna put the pillows. These pillows I'm intending to make more chairs, like the one you see here. I want to make, and I'm going to apply these pillows. I'm just going to smooth that rough edge down with the glue, kind of hide that little bit of ragged edge, and just kind of press it with my thumb and my finger, and that gives me a better corner right there. Then come around, put the glue, and again trying to get rid of ragged edge. And the glue is sticky, of course. It really sticks to your fingers. You want to be careful not to recut the fabric and ruin the enclosure completely with a hole in it. You only, this part, like I said, the bottom is gonna stick on top of the wood, and you could glue these pillows on with wood glue, and it'll hold, because that's what I did. You don't have to use fabric glue, you'll be using wood glue because wood is what this is stuck to, okay? So I'm pressing. And again, it can be messy, but you do your best, take your time. It is just a matter of taking your time and making sure that even if your hand, your finger, thumbs or whatever gets sticky, just kind of roll your fingers around or wipe it off if you can, if it's really wet, onto the board that you're working on. It's not a big deal. And there is the pillow. And so this will be another pillow that is, let me put this cap back on. You know, I had already said I had forgot to put it on before. So that's another pillow. And here are the other pillows. And it just adds to me, I think, anyways, a lot of uniformity with the shapes and the size. And the chairs I may paint or decorate with some type of embellishment, because I am kind of eclectic and I like that about myself, because I like different textures, sometimes just unique pieces. It just makes it more the fun And again, this is all for fun and for play. So have fun with making these pillows. And you can buy these off of Amazon, probably off of Amazon, or at your neighborhood beauty supply, or Sally's, whatever you feel like you want to do, however you want to do it. I don't know. It's all up to you. So thank you for watching, and I will certainly be back with more videos about making the chair.